Hey guys, this is Belinda and I'm Bella Be Crafty, and I'm here to show you a journal that I finished. The other day I posted one a lot like this. It had the window pocket on the cover, and I had several requests from people wanting to know if I could make another one. So I did, and what I've decided to do is offer this style of journal as a special order. Now this one has already sold to a lovely lady named Elida, and Miss Elida, thank you very much. And what I've decided to do, instead of posting this on my Etsy shop, I'm going to leave a link below to my email. So if you're interested in this one, you just contact me by email. I'll have the information listed below in the description box. And I do use PayPal, so I can send you an invoice, and that way you still have buyer protection, but it won't always be listed in my Etsy shop, if that makes sense. This is what I'm calling the window pocket cover vintage style journal. So if you like the window pocket cover vintage style journal, you can just, like I said, email me. We can have a nice little chat and get things worked out, and I can let you know how long it will be before I get it to you. Right now I have a turnaround time of about 3 days. So the more busy I get and the farther along it goes, I'm sure that will change. So if you're interested, please try to jump in. But this one, just like the other one, is very grungy. On the back cover, I did some book page and gesso and stamping. And again, with the brown paper and sewing paper on the spine with washi tapes, buttons, cheesecloth, lots of sewing. It has a fabric cover tie. And this time I did lace on the inside instead of the outside of the cover edges. I left the fabric showing on the outside. And the window pocket, again, has a polka dot embossed pattern on it that I inked up. And there's a lady here with a die-cut flower ephemera in there that you can see, and it has a string tie. And the name of this journal is Come What May. And I hope you can see that there. That's one of the Tim Holtz little sayings, little word strips. I'm going to open this up and show you. Before, when I made journals, before I stopped making journals on a regular basis, one of the things I used to always say was that I liked for journals to look authentic. So that's what I've tried to do with this one. The ephemera looks like it might really be real. This is a vintage business card that I printed out and inked up there. And this is a British telegram. You can see the little envelope there. And I won't pull out all of the ephemera and show you, but I just wanted to show you how great the ephemera in this looks. You know, there are 71 pieces of ephemera in this journal. And when I recreate these, you'll notice that this one is not going to be exactly like the one I did the other day, but it has the same feel, the same theme, and that's how it is when I do special orders. It's hard when you make handmade journals, one of a kind, you know, and then someone wants you to recreate it. You can get close, but it's never going to be exact. But that's okay, because I don't think two people want the exact same journal. And every time I work on one, I think of something different to do. You'll see that in this one. You can see from the side, it's thick also. It has top-loading pages like the other one did. And I left the strings and the yummy goodiness for the grunge there. And again, primitive sewing with the fabric here that is the tie. And on the inside cover, we have flip pockets again. And this time I did them a little differently. Instead of being on, well, you can go back and look at the other video, but these lay more flat in the journal. They still have the window pockets there, and you'll see what I mean by the ephemera. These are copies of ephemera that I have, and I used to do this in my journals, and I think I'm going to start doing it again, make my own ephemera. Some I use and print out. That's an old Dr. Pepper ad. But like the photographs, there's another vintage business card. And then down here we have some ads and papers, but there's vintage photographs. I just wanted to show you And they're photocopies. They're not the originals. I have the originals, but I have tons of them. So that'll help me keep the ephemera fresh in each journal. And like, for instance, this is not mine, but I loved it because I have a shoe fetish. I have 60 plus pairs of shoes. And my husband can tell you it's not always a great thing. But there are worse things I could collect than shoes. So I always have to have a shoe ad in there, I think. Let's see that little ephemera. Now there are 7, all of this ephemera, well, most of it, can be written on the back side. So that adds to your writing space. In this one, I added flip pages. I didn't have those in the last one. And this is a pocket on this page that is a floral guide, fixed floral guide on growing plants. And that just slides in here. And I promise I'm not going to show you all of this ephemera. I just want to kind of give you an idea of how things tuck. There we go. That flips over. This is a pocket page. Now, a couple of these I left blank like this with just the pretty paper because you do need some place to stick your pictures and things. There's a lady in a bikini. Very risque. A drugstore pad thing. There's another photograph. And there's a photograph. This one is dated May 1947. That's at a lake house somewhere. I loved that. And I've used that before and will use it again. But I think that the ephemera in a journal is what makes it look authentically old. There's a difference between it looking like it is old or looking like it's supposed to be old. And I try to go for is old. A lot of these word strips here, like in the other journal, and these are the Tim Holtz. This one says you're capable of becoming more than you realize. And I wanted to show you on the backs of the flip pockets, there's the little words there too on all of those. This is a tuck spot that I put another photograph. This is a dance card where you would reserve a dance with the young lady. She would write your name in. And then when that song played, it would be your turn, buddy. So that's in there. This is one of the top loading pages here. And this time, instead of a blank page, these are actually copies of land tax payments. This one, they're all from Madison County, Mississippi. That's right up the road from me. And this one was in 1916. And I tried to make it look as much like the original as I could so that you have, like I said, authentic looking ephemera in your journal. Okay? And they just tuck back in the top loading spots. This is pretty nifty-difty. It looks authentic too to me. A telegraph, 1920s when it's dated. And like I said, I try to make these look as authentic as possible. There's a young lady getting out of a car, writing pages. More flip pages. Tuck spot for photographs and other ephemera. I'm going to start moving through a little more quickly now because I know you don't want to be here all day. But these old photographs make great journaling cards because you can write on the back and put whatever you want, and then it still looks great in your journal. Lots of ads. This was a coupon. I'm not sure. This is like siege soup. Like you could go to Town Hall Depot and get 2 pints of siege soup. I'm not sure where that would be from. If any of you know, let me know. I'd love to know. That's just an old ad there. And this is a Western Union. These are things that would really be found in a journal, I think. If someone had a journal and you found it in an attic, in an old trunk, there's some glue. I'll get that off of there. That's flip pages and tuck spot. This is an ad. And there's photographing here. Oh, sorry, upside down. Lovely lady. It looks like she's at school there. A school photograph. Pages. Flip pages here. More space for you to put your own photographs or whatever you want to put. More old family photos, just kind of tucked in places. There's 2 military men. That's an old ad there. I love this one. That's a dry goods notion, and it had the pencil writing on it. Okay, flip pages. And this is one of those slot tuck spots that I put some little pieces in, like little, there's a typewriter ad, you know, and you can move them around in your journal for embellishments. And these are stacking pockets, and I've got a picture there and there. And there's a piece of ephemera up here folded. And this is a little different. Let's see if I can figure my string out. Oh yeah. I just have this flapping over to hold your ephemera in here, but it's a clear pocket. And your ephemera just tucks in there. And then when you wrap the string, it kind of helps hold it down. Belly band. And some of the pages have old dictionary book pages. I thought that added grunginess that I love. And then, again, with the writing on that. This is a notepad. This is done a little differently. Oh, and I haven't been showing you. These are all, though, the land tax things in the top load pages. I think I missed a couple of them, but we'll live. You get the gist. Just know that all of the ephemera is very authentic looking. And then, let's see. This is a notepad that you can write on here. Very grungy, coffee-stained paper. And you can hold that down with your string ties there. Little belly band here on another string envelope that I have ephemera tucked in here. Tie this back. Why am I not coordinated tonight? I don't know, but I'm not. All right, let's see. There. This is another place for you to put some of your ephemera. Notepad, but this is a pocket. There's some ephemera. Get you a look at that, and there's some more children and a reproduction photograph I did. And I like making the ephemera. Like I said, I didn't make all of this, but I like making what I can because nobody else will have it. That's an old business card. And that flips open. This is a business card with a map on back. Piece of ephemera, photograph. And those just tuck back in this pocket and they flip. And then this is an old Woolsworth ad. But just to give you an idea, all right, that's the book. This is the back cover again, and the spine. I just love it. The grunginess, I love it. But in this book, there's the slot pocket, 2 notepads, 2 string envelopes, 4 flip pockets. Those were on the inside covers. 2 side tucks on pages, 5 page pockets, 6 top loading pages, 10 on page pockets, 2 belly bands, the front cover string pocket. There are 70 pieces of ephemera, and those can be written on the back, and 104 journaling pages. That gives you 174 total surfaces to write on in this book. And then that's not to mention all of the embellishments and things. So lots of work, worth every minute. And I hope that Miss Elida loves her book and that she journals her heart out and enjoys it. And I'll have the information listed below for you to special order if you'd like one too. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.